Welcome back to QrepubliC. Today is September 13th, 2021, Monday. Stocks near resistance level. Local equities riding high on a 4-week upswing will likely get a boost from the government's more relaxed quarantine rules that would speed up the reopening of the economy, even as the number of daily COVID infections continue to break record highs. 7,000 key level is the inflection point of the PSEI. The market's movement in the coming days will determine its trajectory in the medium to long term, according to AAA equities. Investors are anticipating a shift toward more localized and granular lockdowns in view of the implementation of the alert level system in the NCR starting on September 16th. Other factors that could influence trading sessions in the coming days include the continued increase in COVID-19 vaccine arrivals, with more than 54 million doses so far, according to RCBC. PSEI's immediate minor support at 6,660 to 6,740 and the important support at 6,450 to 6,570, which would help keep intact the underlying upward trend. And for our top news for today, BDO RCBC get investment grade credit rating. Moody's Investors Service has affirmed the investment grade Baa2 credit rating of BDO and RCBC on the back of their strong capital and robust liquidity buffers. Robinson's Land REIT to debut on Tuesday at PSE. It was well oversubscribed, industry sources said, noting that some investors were still trying to buy shares after the offer period ended last week. RCR's market capitalization will be 64.2 billion pesos or $1.3 billion at its IPO price of 6 pesos and 45 centavos per share. It will raise 23.5 billion pesos, making it the largest REIT IPO in the country to date. GCash adds more cash-in partners. GCash said it now has 60,000 cash-in partners and recently teaming up with 9 more leading brands to establish additional cash-in kiosks at their branches. These new partner companies include Express Pay, DA5, Panalo Express, Southstar Drug, Robinson Supermarket, Shopwise The Marketplace, Robinson's Easy Mart, and No Brand. SMC installs first MRT-7 trains. The train sets, consisting of 3 cars each, were ordered from South Korea's Hyundai, Rotem, and were the first of 6 expected to be delivered by year end. SMC is the concession holder for the project and is fully funding construction of the 22-kilometer mass transit system that links up with the MRT-3 and LRT-1 and extends from North Avenue in Quezon City to San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Mega World REIT sets final IPO price at 16 pesos and 10 centavos per share. MREIT will be offering investors an attractive dividend yield of 5.65% to be distributed quarterly, and at the same time, we will be giving them exposure to a high-quality, fast-growing portfolio of assets, according to Mega World REIT. Dito to launch 5G home broadband service in 2021. Dito Telecommunity plans to offer a wireless home broadband service later in 2021 on the back of its 5G network. We are going to do the 5G FWA or fixed wireless access as our means of providing that service, but eventually we are going to fiber to the home, according to Dito. Russia is building its military influence in Africa, challenging US and French dominance. For our PSEI today, we closed at 6,968.14 and unfortunately, fourth session na rin po nating selling dito sa ating net foreign indicator. So selling po tayo today na 165 million pesos. Patuloy yung pagtitrade natin dito sa ating upper border ng ating uptrend channel. Maganda siya kasi nakikita natin yung strength ng ating market, pero still a red flag kasi hindi pa nakakahinga yung ating market or very steep yung ginagawa nating trading. Sabi sa news natin kanina, ang immediate support natin is around 6,600 to 6,700, but the major support is around 6,450 in order for us to still maintain yung pagre-reach dito sa ating 7,000 level. And still, yung pwedeng magdala ng sentiment ng ating market is yung mga vaccines na ating ina-expect to inoculate our population. Pero be mindful pa rin kasi very red flag pa rin yung number of COVID-19 cases natin as of the moment. Kaya naman, be very careful sa pagbili on our current level, especially if our monitored stocks is listed sa ating index. So yung investors natin ay continuous na nagbebenta base na nga rin po sa ating mga net foreign indicator. So make sure you have a plan in case man papasok tayo sa current level ng ating market kasi nga yung mga investors natin ay lumalabas. And same thing din po sa mga hindi pa nakapag-secure ng gain. Halimbawa, gain na tayo as of the moment. Just make sure lang that we are ready sa possible impact sa ating gains kasi anytime pwede tayong magkaroon ng corrections. So let us continue to monitor our market, be wiser than we are yesterday, and continue to invest for our future. Dito CME is still consolidating on its short term. Makikita natin sa kanyang volume na mas lalo pa lumakas yung kanyang selling pressure ngayong araw na to. However, bumalik po ang ating mga investors at meron tayong foreign buying around 7 million pesos after po yan ang ating selling last Friday. Kanina sa news natin, Ditotel will soon launch its 5G home broadband service, indicating that they are still in the works. Kumbaga nasa initial process pa sila. Pero ang maganda dito is that we know that they are moving and they have this schedule as to when their projects will be expected. And for this one, before the year ends, kasi ang sabi nila by 2021. Sa ngayon po, pwede nating may speculate na yung fear emotion ng market is tumaas dahil sa selling pressure na na-observe natin. Hence, it could be that we may experience more dip this week, maximum hanggang moving average 50 natin or dito banda sa may 8.40 area. Our uptrend channel might be broken, but we're not seeing that dito CME will go below 8.14 area again. So depending on your plan, per the projects that we can see in Ditotel and support of the foreign investors, more on hold tayo, and yung mga possible dip na mangyari is a chance for us to accumulate shares if by any chance. For LTG, malakas ang ating selling pressure today per our high volume. Today is our fourth trading day ng paggawa natin ng bearish candlesticks, indicating that we have a very strong resistance at 9 peso area, and still continuous pa rin yung massive withdrawals ng ating mga foreign investors dito kay LTG. So be very careful if you are planning to buy shares on its current level kasi we are on a downtrend, nasa resistance tayo, malakas yung ating selling pressure, and wala tayong support from the foreign investors. So we can speculate na soon bababa pa siya at 8.16 area, but we need to evaluate it first again. At that time, if ever man gusto natin bumili ng shares on that area kasi we need to make sure na hindi na siya bababa pa or yung mga indicators natin is makapagsabi na strong na itong ating 8.16 area soon. So yan yung ating aabangan. For ACEN, last Friday na breakout na natin yung ating all-time high, and today we set another all-time high, and we formed a not so bullish candlestick, pero makita natin yung unti-unting pagbabago ng ating candlesticks. So from doji hanggang sa nagkakaroon na tayo ng body na more on bullish type, indicating of a strength. Nag-ascend din po tayo dito sa ating net foreign indicator. Thus nawala yung ating selling pressure at bumalik tayo ulit sa buying. So buying tayo today ng around 38 million pesos. Re-evaluating itong si ACEN, we are seeing a possible new uptrend channel guided by moving average 9 na pwede nating maging guide din sa pagtitrade if ever. So sa ngayon po, more on hold tayo. We can also buy shares, especially if 9.90 below yung ating average kasi yan yung immediate support natin as of the moment. Overall, pataas pa yung na-speculate natin sa kanya and we are not seeing any signs yet of a possible correction. For PHA, we are still on a weak momentum and low volume. And after natin ma-breakdown yung 1.10 level natin last Friday, mas tumaas pa yung ating volume or yung ating selling pressure today, in which we can associate the fear emotion of the market, especially sa mga gain holders na ngayon pa lang nag-exit. We still don't see support from the foreigns or dito sa ating net foreign indicator kasi we are still on selling today and overall flat movement dito sa ating net foreign indicator yung ating na-observe. We're now on 80% chance of touching the 1 peso area, but the overall picture gives us a possible sideways with a low of 0.90. Thus, 1 peso is not a sure strong support yet, so we would still need to re-evaluate our indicators kapag ka nasa 1 peso na tayo bago tayo bumili. So more on observation tayo kay PHA as the selling pressure is high and momentum is weak and we don't have a support from our foreign investors. For BSC, we made a bearish candlestick today after ng ating dip nung September 9 around 0.59. So signifying na malakas talaga yung ating resistance at 0.61 area, which is ika-third attempt na rin ng market i-breakout. Meron naman tayong current support sa market pero mababa lang at hindi pa nababawi yung mga recent nating withdrawals dito sa ating net foreign indicator. Unfortunately, we are speculating BSE to go down sa ating next support around 0.56, which we need to examine further if it will become strong or not. But on the big picture, we may have a possible sideways that has a low of 0.46. So for now, more on observation po muna tayo prior getting shares para mas makakuha tayo sa better price at hindi tayo may stock sa mataas na presyo. For Globe, last time that we reviewed it, we are seeing 2,661 level as a good support as that was our previous high last 2015 which we recently break out. Today, we just made another all-time high indicating a very good strength of the market. Makita rin natin yung continuous support ng ating mga investors dito sa ating net foreign indicator from August 17th until today. So, we received around 85 million pesos today. Kanina, sa news natin, nalaman natin that they are continuously improving its GCash, which I think one of the catalyst of Globe as of the moment. So, continue to hold po tayo dito kay Globe, especially sa mga nakapag-accumulate on its low price. Pero sa mga papasok pa lang po, more on test buy muna tayo as we may have the same pattern last August 26. Yung pagtapos ng bullish move, bigla tayong nag-correct. So, ito yung iniiwasan nating maulit ng ating market. So, be very careful lang po sa mga papasok pa lang po kay Globe. For SMC, we formed a very bearish candlestick accompanied by a very high volume, signifying na malakas ang ating selling pressure on its current level. Sa ating net foreign indicator, wala tayong makitang selling pressure and more on support yung nakikita natin due to our buying from previous trading days. And kanina sa news, nalaman natin yung isa sa mga bagong catalyst niya as of the moment. So check naman po natin yung kanyang technicals. sa ngayon. So it seems na meron tayong malakas na resistance on its 118 peso level kasi meron tayong perspective na nakikita kung saan fourth attempt na natin ngayon sa pag-breakout sa area na to, pero we are still failed. Ang maganda naman sa takbo ni SMC currently is that meron tayong uptrend channel, so meron tayong strength na nakikita on its short term. Pero sa ngayon, iwas muna tayo sa pagbili ng shares on its current range kasi malakas yung ating selling pressure and fear emotions may arise. Possible na magkaroon tayo ng drop around moving average 50. So around 112 pesos po yan. And dyan din po maganda bumili ng shares if ever. Sa ngayon po, more on hold tayo kay SMC. But expect na babagal yung ating galaw due to its selling pressure. For PLDT, we made a bullish candlestick accompanied by an above average volume. However, tuloy pa rin po yung ating selling pressure sa kanyang net foreign indicator. So, selling tayo today ng around 128 million pesos. We are happy na somewhat ay sumasabay tayo sa pagtaas ni GLO. Kaya lang, in our experience, pag magpo-pullback tayo, dapat at least bababa tayo until moving average 20, which is nasa around 1,407 sa ngayon. So medyo malayo yung ating closing price or current range. Thus, medyo hindi pa tayo ganun kakampante sa galaw ni PLDT. So if ever, observe pa rin natin siya within the week bago tayo bumili ng shares sa kanya. What we are waiting is a confirmation of a possible trading above 1,469 level. So need natin i-monitor yung mga susunod na candlesticks na gagawin ng ating market. And also, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-take ng gain, depending on your plan, nasa magandang area tayo to sell some shares kasi nandito tayo ngayon sa resistance and we are still in monitoring its strength as of the moment. For BDO, sa news natin, magandang naging rating niya kay Moody together with RCBC. So now let's focus on its technicals. Looking on the big picture, we can notice at least 9 times attempt by the market to break out itong ating 111 peso area. And actually, for the current time, we are above it, but we are now starting to form lower highs in the short term. Thus, possible to go below 111 level again. Sa ating net foreign indicator, we are on selling for 5 consecutive trading days now. So around 28 million pesos po yung lumabas sa atin today. So as of the moment, if ever gain na tayo, might as well secure your profit. If not all, at least a portion kasi due to the red flags that we can observe, possible mag-trade ulit tayo below 111 peso area. And yung possible low na nakikita natin is hanggang 101 peso area. So more on observation po muna tayo sa mga gusto rin bumili dito kay BDO. For Mega World, we formed a bearish candlestick today with not so big volume. Sa ating net foreign indicator, generally wala tayong makuhang support or makitang support as more on withdrawals yung ating ma-observe dito sa kanyang net foreign indicator. Pero maganda naman sa ginagawa natin so far is that we are still trading above moving average 50. Thus, andyan pa rin yung strength ng ating market. And the higher lows can still be observed. However, we still need to be cautious, especially if papasok pa lang tayo sa kanya at hindi tayo nakapag-accumulate on its low price. We have yet to break it on 3 peso area, so we still need to observe the next candlesticks on the coming trading days. I think mas maganda if follow natin itong ating uptrend channel kasi sa ngayon nasa upper border tayo tapos red candlestick tayo. So we may have a continuation ng ating red by tomorrow or until we dip dito banda sa moving average 20 natin around 2.90 area. So ayan po yung ating mga babantayan dito kay Mega World. And if ever kapag ka nag-dip tayo dyan sa 2.90 area, yan din po magandang kumuha ng shares if by any chance. For Converge, we formed a good bullish candlestick today, accompanied by an above average volume. And we also have a good support from our investors today. So nawala po yung ating selling pressure dito sa ating net foreign indicator at nasa buying po tayo today around 36 million pesos. So pretty much same tayo ng galawan ni AC Energy kasi nasa all-time high din tayo. And recently, mga dojis din yung ginagawa natin and ngayon is nagkaroon na rin tayo ng body. So more on hold po tayo kay Converge, especially all-time high nga tayo today at bumalik yung ating mga investors. Strong support po natin ngayon is around 30.57 sa ating moving average 20 and we may disregard itong 27.75 kasi ito yung ating nakikitang strong support the last time nung wala pa tayong confirmation. Kasi ito yung magandang move natin or ito yung hinihintay natin na confirmation. Kasi ito yung answer dun sa ating pagiging indecision dito sa mga dojis natin nung nakaraan. So we can also buy on its current range. Just be advised of our low around 30 peso area.
And that's it for today. Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong video na ito, please don't forget to like it and share it as well para mapagbigay insights din po tayo sa iba. And also, kung meron po kayong additional information or thoughts dito sa review na to, comment nyo lang po yan para makatulong din po or makapagbigay information din po tayo sa iba. At sa inyo po na gustong magpa-review ng kanilang mga stocks, comment nyo lang din po yan para maisama po natin sa ating next session. And sa mga bago po nanonood ng video na ito, don't forget to subscribe para lagi po kayo maging updated sa mga bagong videos na nilalabas po natin. Maraming salamat po. I'll see you soon. QRepublic.